This is Sandy Stride. Thank you so much for joining us for our Twilight Showcase preview. We are so delighted that our featured guest tonight is Ed Perry, and he is the owner of WATD and an outstanding award-winning radio journalist as well. He keeps the whole place going, right? Ed, you're the ringmaster?
I try. Sometimes I succeed. Sometimes I hide under my desk.
Well, for 40 years you've been succeeding. And we're so glad you're not hiding under your desk tonight.
No, well, this is a lovely, lovely studio that you have here. And it's really nice to come out on a Sunday night to Plymouth, Massachusetts, and come into a house that is just like an antique shop.
Thank you.
It's wonderful.
I am honored, and we're going to have so much fun with you. I know we always have fun with Ed Perry, but having you here is so special for us.
Well, I've never been here before, and it is really like walking into a museum, because it isn't just the new radio stuff; it's lots and lots of the old radio stuff, and then of course you got me. I'm the oldest radio stuff. So I really appreciate the invite, and I appreciate that everything that you have done, both of you have done for broadcasting and for people who want to get songs on the radio and want to do something a little different on the air. We started off, we had a folk program called Something Different, and unfortunately that sort of passed on, but you guys are reviving it, and it's great.
Well, thank you so much, and really we've been so happy with the singer-songwriters, not only the ones that we found, but the ones that each one of them sent us. So the community has really grown, and we have a full range of music now, like we like to say, from folk to rock and jazz to pop. We feature all ages, all abilities on Twilight Showcase, and we wouldn't be able to do any of it if it wasn't thanks to you and WATD. So, hey, we're going to have fun tonight, but we're just going to give them a little taste right now, and they're going to have to tune back in at 9 to see the whole thing. So tonight, in addition to Ed Perry telling us some just great stories from the beginning to the exciting things going on now, new things at WATD, we're also, as we always do, I guess you know, Ed, but every week we do short interview segments alternating with music that we tie in with whatever the topic is. And tonight we are just so happy that Mike Doyle is here to help us out. Mike is a terrific singer-songwriter, as you'll hear a little of that as we go along. And over at the board is Keith James, but we're going to get him on stage tonight. I told him, Ed Perry's going to be here. You've got to be up on stage. So Keith will also be performing some songs throughout the show, some of them that were requested by WATD for us to write, so it's a nice way to bring it all together. So Mike Doyle, I requested for the preview for you to do Clickety, Clack, which is one of my favorite songs of yours, and while it does not directly relate to radio, the feeling behind it is one of persistence, power, and purpose, and boy, if that isn't Ed Perry, I don't know what is. Clickety, Clack, Mike Doyle.
Well, this tired town just spit me out like a bad taste. Now I've got my doubts. steel slowing down. And maybe I'm crazy for feeling this way, but I see your face and I lose my place. Clickety clack, I'm rolling down these tracks, but I'm turning this train around. Well, this boxcar dream is still alive, dusty as dirt, but still willing to try. Take my hand now, hold on tight. Listen to the steel wheels whisper us into the night. Clickety clack, I want my baby back. I'm turning this train around. Hold on tight, you're gonna feel the might of tons of steel slowing down. And maybe I'm crazy for feeling this way, but I see your face and I lose my place. Clickety clack, I'm rolling down these tracks, but I'm turning this train around. Ooh, turning this train around.
All right, Mike Doyle, Clickety Clack.
Thank you very much.
Gonna feel the might of tons of steel slowing down. I love that imagery. All right, well, Ed Perry, owner of WATD, Mike Doyle, and Keith James will all be back at 9 o'clock, as well as our bonus tracks tonight will include Chris Botello, David Jackson, John Oliver, and Keith James and Mike Doyle. So be sure to stay with us on Facebook at 10 o'clock. I got to give a shout out and say hi to Larry Nelson, who tuned in for our preview. Thank you so much, Larry. And hey, Ed, if you made it here for a feature, I bet we can get Larry to do it too in the future. He would be a great feature, wouldn't he?
We could do a feature on Larry.
I think that would.
Yes, we could. Yeah.
I think that would be
Larry is a
wonderful.
feature on his own.
Absolutely. Get them all in here. And everybody else, we have a great audience already tuning in on Facebook. Tune back in at 9. It is going to be a very memorable show. See you then.